You're listening to this. I don't know if I said that in the right order. It's gibberish anyway. So, today we have a new guest. What I've done here is I've just got up her Spotify because, let's face it, she wrote it. She knows how to say this stuff better than I do. So I'll tell you what it says about her. It says she is a forward-thinking pop artist blending nostalgic 80s synth influence with modern songwriting and production. That's how it starts. Let's see what else it says. Her sound is defined by melodic hooks, emotional direct lyrics, polished electronic arrangements that appeal to both mainstream pop audiences and tastemaker stations. And now, as by magic, I'm going to press record on this Zoom call and we're going to get started. How are you? You okay?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. It's not too cold. Last time I was up here doing one of these, I was complaining about how cold it was, but today, quite warm. So,
that's good.
I have done a little intro telling people about you from your Spotify, read out your Spotify bio and all this. So now I want you to put it into your words. Let everyone know who you are. You can say it much better,
Okay,
I'm sure.
I'm Lynne Williamson, from Glasgow. I'm a singer-songwriter. I just started releasing music last August, dipped my toe in with some indie tracks that I had wrote. And now I'm dipping my toe into the more kind of 80s synthwave kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I really love my synthwave and I love my 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And incorporate some like meaningful lyrics and make it a little bit more kind of dancey and fun.
So
that's kind of what I'm trying to do.
You started last August. What made you start? What was the thing that made you start doing it?
Well, basically, I've always wanted to be in music since I was like 3. Singing, that was the first thing I could do before I could talk, was singing. And it took me all this time basically because I had a lot of mental health stuff in my teenage years. Then I ended up having kids and then life took over basically.
Yeah.
So when COVID came, I started writing again and started getting into music again, like a lot of us did in COVID.
It gets you through it.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people had a lot of spare time, so there was a lot of collabs going on with different people.
Yeah.
So that kind of gave me the boost, even though I had a lot of people saying like, "Oh, you're too old now," you know, late 30s at the time, "You're too old," blah blah. And I was like, "You're never too old."
Tell him to sod off.
I thought, you know what? Exactly. That is exactly it. So I thought, why not? So I've always wanted to do it. I've been in bands, so I thought, let's go.
Yeah.
And so in August, decided to release.
And what was when you first put it out there, did you find it nervous? Were you nervous about it or just excited, or how did you feel about it?
I was really nervous, because as an artist you get that, we all get it, that kind of imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
So I thought, is it good enough? Or is this just rubbish? Like you always question that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I had joined a radio chat on TikTok, Phoenix 98 FM, and started monitoring their chat. And the woman that does the radio show, she was like, when are you releasing? When are you going to release music? You need to send me it. So that kind of gave me the push.
Yeah.
I sent it and she loved it, and she was like, "Yes, you need to send that to everywhere." So that kind of gave me the okay, I'm doing something right.
Yeah. And then
Uh,
it's been full on since then, non-stop.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So that's what, it's just one thing. You just need one thing, someone to believe in you.
Yes, yeah. And then that was kind of a domino effect because then Fumes from ELR, he came into that radio chat. Then we started chatting,
Yeah.
and then he added me to ELR, and then yeah, just keep on growing from there.
I think, because you said that he's your next EP, is it? Or next single, what's coming out. He is mixed for single. And
Yes, he mixed that single. Yeah,
the ones you've released before, have you mixed them yourself? Has someone else done that? Is it also him?
they were both done. They were both done by a producer that I knew up here in Glasgow.
All right.
So they're kind of on their own. And then the recent one that's coming out on Friday, ICU, that's by mixed by Fumes and produced by a guy I know who wrote the instrumental in the middle,
Oh yeah.
Mike Amore. So that was by him. And then the EP that I'm bringing out in March is produced by Lovely Evolution from ELR.
Mhm. So when
Yeah.
you look at this mix, what you've obviously heard because it's coming out soon, this mix
Yeah.
compared to the last two, what is the difference? Is there any difference you can hear from different producers and mixers?
Completely different. The first two singles that I released are very um witchy, Stevie Nicks,
Yeah.
kind of emotional cinematic vibes,
Hmm.
whereas now we're going into more synthwave 80s, um synth pop, dream pop. It's a lot more kind
Yeah.
of upbeat as well. So
Yeah.
it's a total different genre basically that I'm going for now.
Would you say that you're more happy with this one than the last two? Or are you just going to be overcritical of all of them?
I
That's what I
think
do.
this is more me.
Yeah.
I think this is definitely more me, the 80s synthwave vibes. Um, it's what I love. I love it, everything 80s. My living room has even been decorated like an 80s arcade.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh, yeah, it's more me on a plate for everyone to see. Like it's more
Yeah.
my personality.
So you can connect to it
Absolutely.
more.
Yes. Um, I was dipping my toe with the other two, and yes, I like that vibe cinematic, yeah, because I do like my deep and meaningful lyrics, and I
Yeah.
still do deep and meaningful, but I like to have a little bit of a kind of upbeat edge to it now, rather than it just
Yeah.
be a sad song, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. So it's going to be more in this sort of 80s vibe from now on. This is the direction it's going in.
Yes,
Full stop. That's
definitely.
it. Keep on going in that one.
Yes, I'm keeping on going in this direction, absolutely.
And do you think that any future ones will also be done by Fumes and Evolution, or are you going to keep on trying
Well,
different people?
Well, Evolution is now going to be producing my album now as well.
Oh,
So,
no. That's good then. You got that all
because
sorted.
yeah, because he is really good at producing synthwave and
Yeah,
EDM and that. So, he's like really excited about taking that on. Absolutely.
that's good. So you do the singing, the songwriting. Do you write the music, or do you have other people do the music side of it?
So I've got Evolution doing the music side of it for
Hmm.
the EP and the album. I'm lyrics, songwriting, yeah, and vocals
Yeah,
for
but
that. He's producing all the music.
do you find it hard trying to get your idea across to them, or does it come out just perfect straight away?
Well, usually we he opens he we work together on it,
Yeah.
and what we've done like in the past couple of weeks is he'll play some stuff, he'll do some stuff,
Hmm.
and I'll say, "Oh, I really like that sound," and we kind of build it
Yeah.
together, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's more
Um,
collaborative.
Yes, definitely collaborative. Yep. And we seem to get each other's,
Yeah,
well, what we're thinking, if you get what
yeah.
I mean,
If you
in
both like the
terms of,
same music, because like, imagine you go
yeah,
up to someone who's like, I like heavy metal. They're not going to get it,
yeah.
you know?
No, totally. And I worked with him on his album as well, so
Oh
I
yeah,
feature on his songs too. So yeah, so we just kind of clicked
oh, it's
in
better,
that
isn't it?
direction. Yeah,
That's what you need.
absolutely.
You don't need people you can't click with. Otherwise,
Totally.
it's too much hard work, far too much. And if you're not enjoying
Yeah,
it, then it's what's the point of it? You've got to enjoy it.
exactly. And usually if he comes up with a sound, and he'll change it slightly or he'll move it
Yeah.
or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, keep that. That sounds amazing. Let's do
Mm.
that. So
So
yeah, it's quite good. I enjoy it.
when it comes to, obviously you don't live too close together. You must do it a lot
No.
via whatever platform you do it. Do you find that harder
Yeah.
than if you were in person or easier? Because a lot of my stuff is like Ben and stuff, people in a band, they're like hundreds of miles away or whatever. And it can be
Yeah.
a bit of a pain sometimes. But do you
Yeah.
find it that way?
Well, well, at first, because we do it on Discord,
Yeah,
so we're on like the video chat. Um,
yeah,
at first I found that pretty difficult because me being not knowing about a lot of technology stuff like that,
yeah.
Discord was like alien to me.
Hmm. Yeah.
But obviously since like September I've like learned a lot about Discord and now use it every night
Yeah.
usually. So it is quite easy now. But I've been in bands like yourself, like
Hmm.
before, and it was in Glasgow, and even just getting everyone together on the same night was more
Oh,
difficult than
yeah.
going in Discord.
And do you find
Um,
it a lot easier just being you? You're the main person, or do you prefer it when it's a band, or is there too many egos?
well, when I was in a band, the commitment was always an issue.
Yeah.
So someone was available one night, and if we had
Mm.
a gig, then maybe someone wasn't available that night, and we had to find someone else.
Yeah.
Someone would leave.
Mm.
So there was all that stuff. Um, and we hadn't interlocked people. Nobody locked in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So this way, working myself, it means I can kind of work to my own schedule.
Mm.
I know what I want to do.
You get the result you
So it
want.
works better for me.
You're happier with
Yeah,
how it all
basically.
comes out in the end. You don't have to worry about pleasing all the other people and
Yeah,
the diaries
true.
clashing. That's the hard part.
Yeah, absolutely. That was always the worst part for being in band was diaries clashing. That's for sure.
Yeah. And was that like the whole 80s vibe, or was it a different style of music in the band?
Yeah, that was a very folky,
Oh, yeah.
um, very indie folky band. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, the main guy, Matty, he wrote all his own songs, done played the guitar.
Hmm.
So I was helping out on vocals, but we had a slide guitar and everything. I mean, it was great when we
Oh,
were all
no.
together.
Yeah.
And obviously, the atmosphere in the room when you're all together in a band is just awesome, as you'll know.
Yeah.
Um, so that feeling you get of live music together is just, it is good.
So when you have all these songs out, the EP, the single, the album, are you gonna go do some gigs with it? Are you gonna do a tour? What's the plan?
Yeah. Well, the plan is that I'm hoping to do is apply for as many like wee festivals
Oh, nice. Yeah.
um out there. Yeah. So independent artist festivals,
Yeah.
as much as I can, to be honest. And then I would be looking to kind of tour maybe next year, maybe
Yeah.
once I
Nice.
can get myself onto stages. Because I've not done a lot of live gigs with my own music yet. I would
It's a bit more
do
daunting.
covers. I used to do like gigs and pubs. Yeah, absolutely. And it's basically your music that you're showing people. So, it's new to them.
Yeah. You're not gonna get the
So,
same sort of sing along as you would be singing Neil Diamond, are you? Not the first time.
exactly. So I'm used to doing covers in pubs and things like
Yeah,
that, and obviously it's a different vibe from singing your own stuff.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it though, because I'm gonna really enjoy giving people my own music.
yeah.
That's for sure.
So when you apply for these festivals and stuff, are you going to just try and get ones close to you? Are you going to travel for them? You're going to try and get
I'm going to travel.
Glastonbury?
That would be fun. That would be great. Um, I'm definitely going to travel because I know that for future times ELR was thinking about maybe putting on some gigs as well. So
Yeah,
that's a possibility in the future for us all to kind of do gigs and stuff. So that'll be good. So I definitely plan to travel.
yeah.
If it's down to London, then yeah, I would definitely travel for them
Especially like
for sure.
with you, who's like, do you bring your own mic? I don't know what setup you bring, but like, if you're a whole band trying to get
Mhm.
everyone on a bus with like, or a coach or a train with all the guitars is a bit of a pain. Where as a
Yeah,
singer, you can get there on train a lot quicker and easier.
yeah, pretty
It's
much.
nicer.
I've got my own. I've got my own PA.
Yeah,
It's like a stacker,
yeah.
so it's like speakers are just all stacked on top of each other. So it's actually quite good for
Yeah.
travel. And I've got my mic and everything and
So
all
it's
that, my mixer. So yeah,
more compact than if
compact,
you were a whole band
absolutely,
trying to get in and out of stations with all the stuff.
absolutely.
So it's much
I try
easier.
and do some open mics as well.
Oh yeah. How do you find them? Do you find them good? Because I've done a few, and the
Yeah,
ones I did some in Liverpool, and they're really welcoming. They are down here as well, down in Bournemouth where I am,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it hasn't quite got the same atmosphere down here as it has
No,
in Liverpool. Like Liverpool, they're really there to like cheer you on. But down here, it's kind of like people are just waiting for their turn. They don't care too much about you.
yeah, I get what you mean. It totally depends on where you go
Yeah.
for them.
Mm.
In Glasgow, they have a they have a good music scene. So there's some open mics that are really good and a
Yeah.
lot of interaction. And there's some that's maybe outside Glasgow where I live that
Hmm.
you could be anyone. Like you could be Britney Spears singing, but they still probably they'd still just be drinking their
Yeah.
pints, not bothering.
Oh yeah. It's just
So it's
so
like more
off-putting.
passive. Yeah, it's passive. It's like passive music for them.
Yeah.
Um, Talking about that, I did a Christmas gig, um, dressed up as Mrs. Claus
Oh, good.
in a pub at Christmas, and I literally had this upbeat Christmas set that I was doing,
Yeah.
and not one person interacted. The
Oh
whole
God.
set. I ended up having to sing about 30 songs
Oh my God.
in 2 hours
That's
because
gotta be.
nobody was like.
That's gotta be hard work, isn't it? It's like you
It
know.
was hard work.
Oh. It's like, please,
It was,
just do something, just clap or something. Come on, I don't know. And they're just like,
and
when you finish, you're like, it's tiny little clap. Like, what? I did good
I
there.
know,
Come on.
unbeknownst to me, there was a television above me.
Oh,
Usually they turn them off.
yeah.
This night, Coronation Street was playing above me.
Oh no. Oh, that's even
So literally,
worse. It's not even. It's oh my God. You're upstaged by Coronation Street. That is not something.
absolutely.
That's not good. That's bad. That's. They should. You should sue them. Sue the
I
pub. Say
know.
no. I need to have free drinks here, free food from now on. You didn't
Dressed
turn
as
it off.
Mrs. Claus as well. It was
Well, it was a good experience. It was something to remember, wasn't it? At least it was a story.
absolutely. Then I say that, and earlier on in the week, I did another gig, and it was at a community centre,
Yeah.
covers again, and it was amazing, and
Yeah.
everyone was up dancing, and it was so that was the Wednesday. By the Friday night, when I did the other gig in the pub, it was a bit naff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
You're waiting
it
for it to
should have
be
went
over.
up, not down.
You're waiting for it. Please let this hour go. Please. Only like
Absolutely,
30 minutes left, 20 minutes left. Done.
yeah. But I hear a lot of stories with bands and that like, um, you've always done a gig where it's not been, what
Yeah.
you thought it would be. Some
It's,
funny stories out there.
there is. It's like we were in Liverpool last year. We planned these couple of original songs that we were playing, and about three or four strums into it, my guitar packs up. Now on stage, we can't really hear if it's coming through or not. And we found out my battery on my
Yeah.
acoustic guitar has gone. So done the whole set, no guitar. So it was like, what?
Oh no.
What's the chance of that? But at least Coronation Street
Yeah,
wasn't on.
that's
There was no Coronation Street on,
exactly.
so not quite as. I think you've topped me there.
You can keep that in your head now for any other.
Anytime I see Coronation Street on television, I'm gonna think of it now. I'm gonna think, there you go,
Absolutely.
Mrs. Claus,
Oh,
Coronation Street.
yes. Although I was listening to your episode 3,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
it did make me laugh a lot
Oh,
with the Jeremy Kyle.
oh yeah, the Jeremy Kyle one. I bet was. Oh, there's no words to describe that day. I'm sure not. I mean, I dragged it out for half an hour in the audio describing it, but oh god, it was absolutely crazy. It was.
It's definitely funny to listen to, that's for sure.
It was like, and round where I am, literally a few streets away, Jeremy Kyle actually lives, a real one. So
Really?
yeah, every time someone says, "Oh, Jeremy Kyle lives around that way," that comes up again. Every time someone says Exeter, it comes up. Busking, it comes up. Oh, you just can't get away from it now.
Oh, that's funny.
I just can't get away from it. It doesn't matter what happens. Now, back to you doing festivals. There are
Yeah,
some people I've known of. Don't particularly know them as a person, but I know the bands. I've seen them on there, and they get all these
yeah,
good festivals, and then they say, "Oh no, I'm doing too many festivals now. I need a break." And they want a break after they try and try and try. They get them. They want a break.
yeah.
Now, as someone who's looking to do that, do you find that annoying when people get the opportunities and then just go, "Nah, I want a rest," you know?
Yeah, I think if they've done that, they've obviously headed themselves into burnout, I think.
Yeah,
Um, so I think the best thing to do is make sure that you don't take too much on. Like,
yeah,
do what you can, but don't push it to the point where you're like, oh no, I can't do this.
yeah,
Like, so I'll make sure that I'm only doing what I can do and not push myself because I also have ADHD.
yeah,
So I need to make sure that I don't take on too much or else my brain just goes into
yeah.
chaos.
You need to monitor stuff. Keep it all
Yeah,
calm and enjoyable. The thing is, if these people
absolutely.
burn themselves out and stuff, they may still be
Yeah,
doing the gigs and they're not enjoying it. And that could be a
exactly.
slot for someone else like you or whoever who wants that part, who
Yeah.
wants to enjoy it, and they're taking it up and not enjoying it.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to enjoy it. You've
Yeah,
got to enjoy it and keep that or else
it's
what's the
just
point? You
any
know what I
other
mean?
job. It's any other job. This is a fun part of it. It's meant to be.
Exactly. It's meant to be fun.
People are like, no, no, it's not fun.
Absolutely.
It's like, all right, sometimes it isn't the most fun. It's a bit annoying when things don't go right. But it's just so
Yeah.
many people on here, like, they're just starting out. They get a couple of gigs or something, and they say, oh, no, it's snowballing. I've got 4 gigs now. Well, that's what you want, isn't it? You want it to, have some sort of
Yeah,
momentum.
exactly.
And it's just,
Plus, if there wasn't the funny stories of maybe bad gigs, then you wouldn't be able to talk about them in interviews like we
no,
are right now.
exactly. This could go on forever. Keep on about. Imagine this, Mrs. Claus being sung to by the drunk person about Jeremy Kyle. Now that would be a picture.
Exactly.
Oh, but yeah, that was a weird day. But I won't get onto that because I'll keep on going forever. So that was obviously an interesting gig for you. What was the best gig you've ever done?
Yes.
What is the best one? If it be with a band, yourself, anyone? What is the best gig
I
you've
think
ever
the
done?
the best the best one for me was when it was still um kind of COVID times. It was about 2022 when everything
Yeah,
was still maybe coming back out a wee bit, but not as much as we wanted
yeah,
it to. Um, and it was a street gig. It was a street party.
oh yeah,
Um, and basically we just had a tent on the street, and the whole street was closed.
Yeah.
And it was just like all the bands, local singers just came on and did a couple of songs to people in the street.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, the atmosphere was just lovely. And it was a summer's day, it was June, and it was scorching,
Oh,
which
nice.
is
It
not
all it
usual
all
for us
came
in
together.
Glasgow. It did. And just people were enjoying themselves, and it was just a great feeling of like togetherness and,
Yeah.
you know, like this music coming back out again
Mm.
from obviously not being able to sing in closed spaces before that.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it was just such a nice thing to do and have everyone together in the street like that. So that was my favourite. And everyone
What's the
singing
worst
along.
one? What's the worst one though? Is it the Mrs. Claus and the Coronation Street one,
Yeah,
or is there worse
yeah,
ones
that's
there?
got to be the worst one. Yeah, that's the first time that I've actually had a gig where it was just no.
Yeah. Just you couldn't wait for it to
That
be
was the
over.
first time. Absolutely, because normally I've sang in that same place before. And normally it's not too bad. But that night I think just people were not doing Christmas. They
Yeah.
were supposed to all wear a Christmas jumper. They just weren't having it.
Ah,
It was bah humbug.
they weren't getting involved in anything.
They weren't.
They just
They were
wanted to
like, no,
watch
I'm not
Coronation
doing
Street.
Christmas. Yeah, I watched that instead because that's so much better, you know,
Ah, what is wrong with
than
people?
getting involved in Christmas.
If you want to watch Coronation Street, sit at home and watch it. You go to a pub where there's someone
Exactly.
playing music, listen to the music. You know,
Absolutely.
it's like round here, it's like there's a few pubs that do it, and people just go in there. And if you have someone on there who does a really good job, really good singer,
Yeah.
they just sit there talking all the way through it. Someone goes up
Yeah.
who you know full well, and everyone that knows full well is going to be a joke act, shall we say? If it was like
Yeah.
X Factor, it's a joke act. And
Yeah.
people love it. People are like, oh well,
Yeah. I
that's
know.
great, and they go crazy for it. And like you're listening to this
Exactly.
one who's butchering karaoke, but someone goes up there with like really good guitar, really good vocals, and they hardly give him a clap. So how's that
I
fair?
know. It is weird. It is one of those weird things. It really is.
I
And
just
like the talking sometimes in pubs
yeah,
is so loud.
mm,
Um,
it's off-putting.
I mean, I'm giving it a bad name. I mean, I do love gigging in pubs and stuff.
Yeah,
It's just that one time it was not
it
happening.
scars you for life. The rest of your life, you're gonna think of it. You go into a pub. Oh no, it would be like this.
Absolutely.
Flashbacks. And if you go in there
But
and you
I'm
see
hoping,
Coronation Street somewhere, you just walk straight back out.
absolutely. That's it. I'm traumatized. Absolutely. But I'm hoping that like there'll be more amazing gigs.
Yeah.
The other bad ones, who knows? But
Mm.
I'm really looking forward to like the experience of just getting out there and doing as much as I can.
What would be
Absolutely.
your dream gig? Where would a dream gig be? A dream venue, wherever.
I think for me, like I'm not even looking for anything crazy big, extravagant. It would just be in a field, with loads of
Yeah,
people.
a nice
You know, like
festival.
just yeah, just everyone like having fun, like even like whole families, things like that. Everyone's,
Yeah.
having food, drinking, whatever they want,
Mm.
um, and just having fun, and they're enjoying it at the same time.
Yeah, but it's
A bit
more
sitting back.
more
Oh,
inclusive. Whereas like a big venue,
absolutely.
it's just like spread out. You can't even
Yeah.
see or hear anything.
Yeah, I prefer like an intimate festival,
Yeah,
smaller stage. Like you've got places up here like King Tut's,
yeah,
the Barrowlands. The Barrowlands is a great intimate venue. Like so, I prefer places like that rather than
yeah.
big, massive, extravagant stages. Not that I wouldn't like it, but
You say no
I do
thanks,
prefer.
no tar. I don't want. I won't have Glastonbury. What Wembley? No tar. No, I'll go back to the pub and sing for Coronation Street.
Yeah, that's it. Give me that wee field down the road. That would-
Yeah, I'll be like, well, I'll take it, but I prefer this, but I'll still take it for the money.
Oh, gee. Yeah.
So I've just been giving my warning
Yeah.
on here saying that my recording time is going to be coming up soon.
Oh,
So I don't want
I get
to
you.
cut you off with anything. So tell us what's coming up. Tell everyone where you can find you and any other information before I bring up Coronation
Okay,
Street
so
again.
no. Coming up is my single "I See You," which is out on Friday. Got my EP coming out on the 30th of March, and the album will be in August. You can find me on all streaming platforms, um, Bandcamp, um, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. I think that's everything.
That's everything.
Yeah,
One quick question
so,
about
yeah.
that. You're on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Which one do you find you get the more traction with, the more interaction with people? What one is your favorite, basically?
Well, TikTok for when I go live, because I sometimes go live and sing on my TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Uh, so I get a really good interaction there. But
Mm-hmm.
Instagram is also stepping up a little bit recently in
Yeah.
the interaction. Because I think because we all collab and share each other's posts and all that,
Yeah.
going up a bit. But Facebook, no, I
Yeah.
still post on it, but it's not as good.
Yeah. I had at one point we had what was it? Facebook, Twitter, or X, whatever you call it now. That one.
Yeah,
We had that Blue Sky, we had Threads, all that stuff, and they were just, there's no one on them, not for us anyway. So we just like stick to what Instagram's the best for us, I think, really.
yeah, yeah. I'm finding Instagram is working out really well at the moment, for
I
sure.
find, I find, but the only problem is you can't do the lives now on Instagram unless you've got 1,000+ followers. So that's
I will be doing a wee listening party on Friday on
nice.
TikTok.
What
Lynne
time's that?
Williamson, 7 p.m.
7
And
p.m.
I'm going to be singing. I'm going to be singing my new single
Oh, great. What
on
I'll
that one.
do, I'll get this out before Friday to make sure people can hear it.
Awesome. Thank
I
you so
should get
much.
it out. So it's not going to be Monday. It's going to be sometime Wednesday, probably Wednesday or Thursday, when people are
That's
listening to
cool.
this, and they'll come along, they'll listen to it, and it'll be in their mind. Coronation Street, Mrs. Claus.
Absolutely.
You're not getting by that now. You're never going to get away
No,
from it.
that's it.
It's out there. But it has
Thank
been
you so
lovely
much.
for you to be on
Yeah.
here. It really is. You're
Yeah.
so
Thanks so much for your
so
time.
upbeat and so great to talk to. It really is. It's wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah, I could talk for ages. So yeah.
We'll have to do this again. We could keep on going forever.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So as soon as your EP's ready, as soon as your album's coming, let us know.
Yeah.
We'll
I
get
will
back
do
on
it.
here. You're back on here. We can talk about it. We'll try and keep away from Jeremy Kyle and the pub.
Yeah.
We'll try and keep away from those.
Yeah. No worries. Thank you so much.